Hello and welcome back everybody. We're going to take another look at Eastbridge Hills. This is meant to be like a companion to the soul of Westbridge Hills that so many people fell in love with. It was like the first American map by Giants, and for its farming simulator, it is probably my favorite map of all time. People keep bringing it forward. They brought it forward again. There's already been a couple releases on Westbridge Hills all over again. But instead of actually trying to copy it, the map author kind of like says, okay, this is Westbridge Hills. Well, now this is Eastbridge Hills, and they go together. So it's kind of like taking the experience that you love with Westbridge and then giving you more to go with that experience. And he brings, it's going to take about a minute for it to load up. So if you see that loading symbol, just hang tight. And it's because of everything he's given you. And there's been several different things that's been updated. So that's all on a list before you come into the actual video. One of them is just getting all the mods in there for you, nice and neat and everything, not having to open it up and all that. So he's trying. Whenever concerns came up at modhub.us or any of that kind of stuff, he was on it. He replied 4 or 5 times that I saw. And he has reached out to me and talked to me, and I just applaud him to death. He's very concerned about the gaming community, and it's kind of the intent that I started off with my channel. So we share some similarities, so it's kind of easy for me to kind of get hooked on him a little bit, if nothing else, as a person and trying to help others. So all the changes has been documented, listed. What I'm adding cars, I like that because it makes the map feel more alive. But we're going to dive in here and I'm going to show you what you're getting so far. The map hasn't been released yet. This is an early recording of the release, so some changes may be a little bit different. But he's planning on uploading it really soon, so I would expect a lot of different changes. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is load up the map, show you what all you get. Now you do get quite a few lands. 21, 18, 11, 8, 7, 1. If you're somebody like me and 1 is just enough, just sell the rest. I like to work my way up, but this is kind of a good start for people who likes doing some major big farming and likes big equipment, likes the big John Deeres and all that, and wants that large farming experience. So you go over to your sell points. You got a ton of sell points, so you're going to have a lot of competitive prices, so you can get the best money for your stuff. You don't actually have any animals, which is great to me. And you do have contracts. So if you want to take a break from big farming, there's plenty of contracts to do. You'll have some transporting in there if you want to do that, or if you just want to make a bunch of money harvesting. Well, there's 55,000, but I wouldn't want to do potatoes, but some people love them. So in the garage, like I said, this is why your map is going to take about an extra 30 seconds or so to load. You got a 6R, 8R, 2 semis, the Roadrunner and the Warrior. You got a big combine, big forager, big sprayer, big crone. You got it all. A couple of forklifts at different locations, so if you need a forklift, you'll have one handy. Plenty of trailers, headers for your combine, pretty much for any needs you would have. And your other harvesters, you got every implement that you can need. I mean, literally, he gives you everything there is to be had in the game. So you're pretty much set. If you're going to buy something, I don't know what it would be. Like I said, this is meant to be some big farming, big equipment, and for people that likes that kind of experience, well, here you go. And on the end of it, you'll see all the reasons why that, along with that, you got all these. You got 2 massive deals here. You got cows, you got a couple, three of everything. Chickens, horses, and they're not small either. They are large. You got a monster silo facility here. Couple of these around the map that I have seen previously. You got straw storages and your root crop storages, a couple of those. Fruit stations, several of those. Tons of buildings, and all of them work. So you're hooked. I mean, pretty much anywhere on a map you want to watch your vehicle or anything. So you got a ton of stuff starting out. I'm going to get you up in there and we're going to look around. And then you're going to see what I actually like about the map. I mean, this is the part that appeals to me. Like I said, I can just pretty much turn that off. I pretty much know this map by heart. Here's your traffic that's been added. Like I said, that's great because it shows, it gives a map live. You don't have a bunch of straight curves and stuff. You got some nice rolling with curves and stuff. All your buildings open up. I opened these up already from where I've been in the map a little bit before. He did a good job backing those in there, huh? This one opens up. All of this opens up. So you got storage, more storage you could ever really need. And when you put a name like Hills, then it's kind of nice to see some rock features and stuff. And here in their yard, you got a nice little rock outcropping and stuff. So that kind of fits in nicely with the title. And as you can see, Westbridge Hills used to be known for great big giant fields. They wasn't flat, they was rolling, and some farms you can pretty much see plumb across the map. And you still got that same feel even here. And this is, I think, 4. Yeah. So this is the biggest farm there is on Westbridge Hill. The biggest map was over here on this corner too. But like I said, where similarities start is pretty much with the name, because remember on the Westbridge Hills you actually start about right here, and then your store was here. Then you had several businesses, and if I remember right, cattle down this way. You had sheep over here, and some cell sites up here. But as you can see here, you've got horse placements and stuff. You do got some animal placement over here, but if you remember the older version, it was there. The city was up here. This is actually where your farm is. So it looks and it kind of feels the same with that, but it is not. And I kind of joked in the first video I did, what they should have did, or what he should have done, was take about this much on this side of Westbridge Hills and put that in here. That way it literally is Eastbridge and Westbridge Hills, but that would be a massive undertaking. That was just a joke to kind of play around with and stuff. I wouldn't expect him to do anything of such. I'm going to show you around the rest of the map. Here's one of your animal placements. You got some sell points here. Nice little road cut up through these rocks here. And this is another thing I like too. He's another one of these map makers that kind of continues on with that kind of background. It's not a sheer wall. It looks like the map just keeps going, like it don't have an end. It don't have a row of trees up here or hedges up here or rocks up there. The trees are scattered around in different sizes, so it makes it feel more natural. So it's not like you're actually looking at a blocked off wall with intent to keep you in your farmland. It looks more natural. I pretty much figure I can go that way and head to Westbridge Hills right now. So a lot of encouraging things about this map author to me, and the fact that, just for the fact that he tries and cares. So that alone says, hey, you know, give the guy a chance. And You got pretty white picket fences around a couple of the properties here. There's one of those silos. Kind of like no matter where you go on this map, if you decide to buy all the map, you're pretty much set, even in farm manager mode. Chabot gas plant. There's your sawmill. So you got another spot here. But that's pretty much the map in a nutshell. But like I said, no matter where you're at on this map, you just got that feel of Westbridge. And so, to me, for a map maker who set out on a mission to try to be a companion for the other map, I give it 5 stars on that. Because, I mean, it does. It has that feel, at least in my opinion. Now, everybody don't have to share that opinion. You can point out 9,000 differences if you want to. Everybody's got a right to their opinion. But for me, just a simple act of, not placing trees in a straight row and having this nice, pretty white picket fences and so much that you can do with this map. It seems like you start off a little big, but I mean, it's a big map. And you can combine a lot of these really easy. These two over here. And there was one of them, if I remember, it's over here. Yeah. I'm kind of said this about another map. I'm not going to get anything like this. I'm not going to. I remember doing it on a previous American map, but I mean, could you picture this? I mean, that would be insane. But you can do it. So have fun with it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I'm playing couple of games, playing Farming Simulator and Construction Simulator. I just now got started into it. It is a load of fun. I'm having a ball with that. And even working with their company, son, I did a little promo video with their blessing and hoping to get big enough that I can get their attention enough to possibly do more with that company. I am going to be playing Construction Simulator 3. Going to be playing maybe Alaska Trucking Simulator. I was going to do it, but now I'm kind of iffing on it. Just because the fact Construction Simulator 3 hit me that hard as far as in the 15 on their playability and stuff. And they're really supportive towards Farming Simulator. I've seen them showing a lot of posts on their main Facebook and about their updates and stuff. So stick around. We're going to be playing a lot of simulator games and hopefully be adding some other stuff to the channel. And I couldn't do any of it without y'all's help, and I appreciate it so much. So thanks a lot, everybody, and have fun.